match some of this early pressure.
Yeah, and that's going to be very difficult because you likely won't win those 2v2s or 3v3s either. It's going to be so much about tracking and avoiding that Lee Sin, I think, for these lanes, because there's gank assists all across the map, and Clid can take over.
It's almost a priority versus potential to me, because while Rise will get into a good spot against Kennen, in the early levels you can definitely get started on the side of TL. However, the potential of all that lockdown CC, those gankable lanes, could be big for SKT.
And of course, big stakes for both of these teams heading into the day. SKT looking to secure second. It'll rely on G2 falling short a game, but they need to get the 2-0 if they want to make it there. On the opposite side, Team Liquid fighting for their lives, fighting for the final spot in that bracket stage, in those playoffs, in that best of 5. And for North America to fall flat here would be a massive disappointment to the LCS player base. We've seen how TL have performed under pressure thus far. They're going to have to take it to another level in our first game of the day if they want to match. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen, SKT facing down Team Liquid. One spot remaining in that bracket stage. SKT have already secured theirs. Will Team Liquid secure theirs here? So many questions in an early game that is set to be explosive.
4 days of play down, 1 day to go, and every team still has a goal of making allows Calista Galio to push up. If you notice, Jensen playing towards his jungler.
But the chain is going to connect, has to be careful. Clid is going to move in. Jensen all but set to fall here. Flash over the wall. Clid does not hesitate to follow up. That's going to be first blood. Clid going to grab it with one more auto, taking down Jensen in the mid lane.
Yeah, making it look way. He'll be missing out on quite a lot, and Clid now heading up to the top side. Rune Prison gives an easy setup for this gang.
Empowered Rune Prison. Sonic Wave is going to come out. He's going to immediately follow up, but gets a bit closer just to finish it off. Clid grabbing yet another kill.
It was actually anticipating the flash, so actually shorted Smithy and Jensen not, and now Faker and Clid back on that path.
Yeah, and Doubleth is very low. I think this is going to be a pretty easy kill for SKT. They're behind him.
Forcing out the Devour. Tom Catch now has to flash out to safety, spits him right back out. Double flash to flash for his life. Core JJ may just be the sacrificial catfish here. Taunt connects, and he will now go down. The thick scan buys a bit of time, but it is not enough as SKT find yet another kill.
Yeah. Its only kind of downfall is this level of aggression, and they're not going to relent.
Smithy has to be careful. Sonic Wave not going to connect. He now knows that Lee Sin is on the bottom side. Quick kick flash coming in from Clid, and Smithy now has to run for his life. But no, Jensen going to get the shutdown immediately. Good kill coming through. Teddy, though, looking for the follow-up. Smithy now set to go down. Faker going to try to pick up the kill. Core JJ has saved the day for now, but Jensen will go down in the exchange. 1-for-1 at the end of the day.
Yeah, the one. And you can see Impact is actually roaming down to the bottom lane. He has flash and ultimate. If SKT goes aggressive, they may not be expecting this sort of a lane play. So this is an opportunity for them to go in with the Tahm Kench ultimate, and they're going to look for it.
Team Liquid looking to break the playbook, something that SKT probably did not expect, but the Galio now coming in, maybe just be delivering himself into death. Mata now flashing back. They're trying to peel Impact away. The Kennen might be the first to go down here. Core JJ going to try to save him. Buys a bit of time. The Calista Spears are there, but Teddy is not close enough. And
too far, they could be heavily punished by Khan.
But I want to show you that TL have already anticipated that and left the bot lane that looked like it was going to be standing goal. It's a good look from them, so they're going to have to ult away.
Forced to ult away. Impact, though, now needs to run. Has to be careful. Realmorph is coming forward. Two members right on top of him. He's going to use the ulti, but just gets immediately deleted. Faker now on a killing spree.
Slowly, day 4, yes, it was a lower level of opponent, but they really picked up the pace of the game.
Faker has to be careful there. We'll survive in the end, but this has been an interesting trend, seeing SKT ramp up, and now we might see TL try to make a play of their own. Khan taken out. Good use of the Tahm Kench ultimate to move into that top side and stop the rise, but it will just be a tower trade in the end as the Rift Herald crashes bot lane. And this Faker just comes right back over. They want to get down a little bit of damage on the tower, but SKT not looking to overcommit. Doubleth, though, going to throw out the ultimate. Perfectly timed there, but Khan with the Aftershock. All but untouchable in that exchange. Clid on the way up as well. Doubleth realizes he's not quite in the situation he wanted to be. Clid going to get him kicked back. Guaranteed follow-up Q. Doubleth taken out.
No way out of that one. Clid keeps his wits around him. Doesn't even have to flash to make the play happen. The Aftershock negates those all-in plays in the side lanes. Usually, no Seraphs, no chance for the rise, but the Aftershock negates it. And now Hecarim, he's already out.
Faker? They get baited out. They thought he was going for one target. He's going for the other, but Impact's going to step forward. He wants a kill of his own, trying to lock up the entire team. Core JJ moving forward. Jensen, though, on the front lines, also going to be in trouble. SKT will back off for now. Sending that Galio back. And
be playing more of a pseudo frontline role. It is more engaging. Catch in the sidelines as well. And this is Smithy again, getting chunked very low. This was him barely surviving just before Faker was able to double the sword in and get that pick on his recall.
The lane ward looks like it's in turret range. It's so deep, but it's what allows Faker to make actually a pretty controlled play on a dive like that. Speaking of Faker, every time we
Able to respond to, and you have to give so much credit to SKT and the way that they actually manufactured this third dragon take.
Ooh. No vision on the side, though, but they anticipate the flank coming. CoreJJ going to do what he can to save his teammates, but he himself may be in the line of fire. Faker, though, overstaying his welcome, but will manage to make it out. Arrow not going to connect either. Team Liquid trying to get something back, but they have found nothing yet. Mata has to be careful. Impact looking for the flank. This could be his moment, but the flank is warded out as well. Now the Galio is going to move into the fight. Xmithy goes golden, but it may just be a death sentence for him as he does get caught out. Khan going to grab the kill in the end. Teddy and Khan so incredibly low. Doublelift trying to get something back. Khan will drop in the end. SKT, though, going to continue to look for the dive. Stepping forward, Faker into the midst of the team. Impact trying to find the disengage, but gets juked out by the distortion and gets nothing in return.
SKT with the Aftershock Rise can actually make this fight happen, poking for more, stopping the backs, keeping up the pressure.
Inch. Within an inch of death, rather, as that play fizzles out.
Often the Nexus can be an Alamo, but it's the last defense point.
They're gonna find a three-man taunt. Now backing off, though, immediately. Jensen is gonna get taken down. Faker now unstoppable. SKT, though, hold back. They are not interested in overstepping. They'll take that control of the Baron, and they may just start it up.
Yeah, I think they very easily can just start this up with Teddy, start stacking up those spears if they want, but they see TL coming in, and they will look for the turn.
Or CoreJJ is gonna need to save Doublelift. He doesn't even have the time. He has to back away. CoreJJ is next on the list. Xmithy desperately just trying to get some farm off to the side, but it might be too little too late for the entire TL team. Klid grabbing the kill onto CoreJJ, and SKT in absolute control. Impact, though, waiting on the flank, has a bit of vision, could try to make a play here to save this game for TL.
He does have Smite, so that is your kind of 1 in a million shot here with the Spellbook Smite, but he's warded out, and there's no way it's going to happen now.
No flash either. Has to be careful. Maybe we'll try to go for the desperation play anyway. It's just instead going to go into the mid lane, of course, with a Kalista and a Lee Sin. Very difficult to contest already. But now Team Liquid will back off, choosing not to contest that one in the end and find a comeback.
Yeah, certainly so. With how SKT is playing this out with triple Infernal, 12,000 gold lead, you really see no avenue for TL to get back in. And SKT is going to be able to crack the base so easily. Klid and Faker knocking down one inhibitor, Khan uncontested on the top side. This should be a triple inhib. SKT looking to close this one out quickly.
And Team Liquid just seem defeated in the way they're playing. They do not know where to pick. You said the Alamo already happened, and you can see it in the way that they play. They're backing off now, but SKT still going to look to close out with confidence. Teddy going to grab a kill. Galio into the backline, powered up by the Lee Sin. Doublelift immediately deleted. It is an absolute slaughter in the base of TL. The triple for Teddy going to look to make it a quadra, pulling through in the end. SKT from start to finish have dominated this game.
Another Kalista game, another no-death game for Teddy. SKT put TL into the ground. They even realm warped some minions to watch it front row seat.
And SKT played this one out to perfection. They had the early aggression. They had the control in the mid game, stacking neutral objectives, a clean Baron take to boot. They really gave TL absolutely no hope in this one, and this is the kind of SKT you want to see to start to believe that they can challenge against that top two.
And while the game timer might not have been in the mid 25 minutes, what we could see was the turret plates go down and the amount of aggression around snowballing objectives like SKT showed. Like you say, SKT did everything they could against PvB, against Flash Wolves, and against TL to give their fans hope of future opponents, but hope rings eternal until they actually sit in the chair and have to face those two big contenders.